Hey, I'm fan favorite Carson Ogden, and this is Season 2, Episode 5 of the You Can Call Me Jim podcast! Thank
you. Alright, guys. So, we're back with another episode. This is totally not the same day, 5 seconds after the last episode. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here today with Carson Ogden, Will, Talia, Kendall, and David.
And you don't have a name.
No,
he's just announcer voice guy around here.
They call me narrator.
They call me narrator is the name of my next movie.
What?
Now,
That's kind of goated, actually.
Carson was in the void, as you all know, but he came back. He somehow came back at a local supermarket, and I bought him.
Because I was on his grocery list. Yeah, it's true.
Speaking
so
of...
I'm now property of Will Nace. I belong to him.
Alright, can we legally emancipate you, or are we just gonna,
No, that's not happening.
I mean, it's really chill.
I'm not a slave. I'm not a human.
He's my legal property, but, he gets to do what he wants.
Do you have any sort of rights at all?
No.
Because you're not a human. What are you?
I'm Carson Ogden.
Are you the same person that we started this show with?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you have the same memories? No? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. So we're just right where we left off. Anyways, what are we talking about today?
I think one thing that we didn't talk about at all in the last episode is Cigar Man. And he's such an important figure for this. I don't even know the last time we brought him up on the podcast. So I think it's time we talk about Cigar Man.
Who is Cigar Man?
Yeah, I need to know the lore now.
See, this is the problem when you don't watch every single episode of the podcast.
I didn't know this podcast existed.
Like Dancer's Goon did. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Dancer's Goon. He's in a better place.
They just pulled us in here, kidnapped us, and you're doing a podcast.
Street interviews.
Street interviews, but we pull the people off the street and bring them into our house.
Blindfold, throw them in the back of a van, put them in a room for 3 days. Anyways.
That'll be the next episode, guys. Make sure that this episode gets to 700 likes.
1,000 likes.
700,000 likes. And we will kidnap people.
700,000 million likes.
Last to leave this podcast gets to keep it.
That's going to happen when he dies.
Wait.
So what were we going to talk about? Cigar Man.
Cigar Man. Okay. So... who wants to tell the story of Cigar Man?
I'm happy to tell the story of Cigar Man.
Okay, Carson Ogden, take it away.
So, imagine, if you will, a man who's smoking a cigar, right? And I think, was it every second?
Every second, yeah.
Every second, he smokes twice as many cigars as he did the previous second.
Damn.
So... It's just a thought experiment.
It's
What are the natural conclusions of this? We came to the conclusion that it would eventually, the exponential growth would, within
20 minutes, there would be more cigars than there are atoms in the universe.
Did we figure that out mathematically? We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So very swiftly, like black hole heat death, everything would end because of the cigars.
But what does this mean for the man himself?
John Israel?
He dies within a minute.
He is the center of the black hole that is created for him.
So he dies within a minute, but he's still smoking exponential growth cigars.
That's true. Does the growth stop once he is incapable of smoking the cigars?
No.
Yes. Who says when he's done?
Well, we concluded that the mass of the cigars would just basically compress to pure matter, right? Basically creating a black hole that absorbs the entire universe.
But here's the thing. You can't smoke a cigar if your jaw is missing. After a while, the exponential growth of the cigars will be too much for his jaw.
Well, then the black hole will be smoking the cigars.
No, but here's the thing.
Do the cigars have to be smoked?
Okay, here's the thing. How can it double the amount of cigars if there are no more cigars? They've all turned into a black hole, so there are no cigars to double.
Oh my gosh,
They've
you're
all
so
ceased
right.
That's true.
There'd be zero cigars.
In other words, unlimited cigars, but no cigars.
No way.
So I think this is the new theory of
is
cigars.
it just, at that point, is it on such a scale that we're basically just duplicating nondescript matter over and over again?
I don't think because you smoke twice as many cigars. If there's a black hole, you can't smoke twice as many cigars as a black hole.
Well, think about this.
That's not a statement that makes sense.
You have think if you have an orb of cigars the size of Earth, even if they are still all intact as cigars. If you had a massive orb of cigars the size of Earth and you look at it from far enough away to see the whole planet, it's not going to look like cigars. It's just going to look like
Another
matter.
planet. I think, like, no matter how many cigars there are, like, no shot that they all, like, disappear within a second. So, like, there'll always be more to double, even if it's not as many as there were before, because they're getting sucked into the
So
black hole.
is it doubling just the ones that currently exist?
That's what I'm thinking. Because it can't double ones that existed in the past.
Or is it not necessarily that the cigars that are there are doubling, but just like mathematically it's creating the cigars that would be there? So like eventually, sure, there's no cigars, but we know that in this next second, this is how many more cigars should be created. And so it's summoning those, and then what happens afterwards, it doesn't matter. They've already left that.
Now,
like a math
Well, it's
equation.
not okay. It isn't how many would be; it's how many should be created.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
not
double the
omniscient.
current
That's
number of
what I'm saying.
cigars.
Here's the thing. I want to bring up the hypothetical of evil cigar man. A cigar man
Is
who
there
starts
any
out
good
with
cigar man in this
a cigar man who starts out with like a certain number of cigars, maybe like one, but as every second that passes by, exponential decay happens.
So you
Wait.
instantly get negative
This
cigars?
also has interesting conclusions because the cigar halves every second.
Right.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
infinitely decreasing amount of
Infinitely
matter from one
decreasing.
cigar. Okay.
At a certain point, the cigar would be an atom,
And then you split that out.
and then
Yeah.
you split that out,
And-
and then you split the split atom, and then you split the split.
Well, here's
split
the
atom.
thing.
Well, once
One-
you split
There'll
the
be-
atom, you get fission, right? And then that's just gone. There's no more atom there.
Yeah, but there's energy. It would split the energy.
So it'd be half of a nuclear
Hold on.
explosion after
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
I
But
think
that would happen so
But
instantly.
wouldn't it be
though.
double
Wouldn't
of
there be
a
no
double of a
explosion?
nuclear explosion?
It would be
Or-
2 halves of a nuclear explosion.
Here's the thing, though. Like, at some point, like, one atom isn't a cigar, right? So would it even split the atom? Because there's no cigars there.
But it's part of.
Well,
Well,
it-
that's a ship of Theseus.
Yeah.
kind of
True.
thing.
well,
No,
how
but
do you
you-
decide
like,
what
okay.
part of material the atom is part of? Because you have the outer wrapper and then you have the interior of the cigar. You know.
True.
Well, just think about it this way: like, I cut a cigar in half.
Okay.
And I show you a half of the cigar. I throw the other one out the window.
Yep.
Show you a half of a cigar, and I ask you, "Is this a cigar?" Like,
No, that's half of a cigar.
Is this one
Well, it
cigar?
depends on how you
no,
cut
it
it.
isn't.
If you
So,
cut
like,
it half down the middle like that, and it's still round in profile, then sure, that's a cigar. But if you cut it like that, like you're sawing a log, and it's like a half of a cigar like that,
I think
what is that? That's
eventually we need to like
I need
actually
price for
smoke
that
these
cigar.
cigars to
Yeah.
figure out like would that technically like. I think the thing that defines it is it smokable?
I think. Well, I
True.
think the problem is that we are subjecting man-made concepts to a mathematical equation, because math, like if you have, it doesn't matter. You can add 4 + 4. It doesn't matter if one of the 4s is painted red. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't think it matters material-wise what happens to the cigars mathematically.
I guess.
Because you're basically just having the matter that's there or doubling it.
Yeah.
If you have a cigar, and we're talking about the good cigar man, you're doubling all the matter of the one cigar to make a second one.
See, this whole thing implies the existence of a neutral cigar man who's just a guy smoking
Just a regular
a guy smoking a cigar, and every 1 second nothing happens.
I was gonna say, I find it interesting that
Every 1 second he enjoys it.
in the world of good cigar man, it's assured destruction of the universe. In the world of evil cigar man, there's maybe a big explosion.
Well, it's maybe half of a big explosion because after 1 second the explosion halves, then after 2 seconds it's a quarter of an explosion.
How does this work? Good cigar man, and bad cigar man both end in destruction. Neutral cigar man is
He's just
okay.
chilling.
He's just there.
Yeah. Is he watching?
Yeah, he's just watching
Wait,
all the
wait.
chaos.
I would like to say.
What if they're all standing next to each other?
So in the concept of evil cigar man, so there would be a nuclear explosion, but then since the atom turned into energy, and it has to be halved, what was left of the cigar, so the energy would need to be halved. So it would be
Exactly.
2 individual halves of a nuclear explosion, which is a nuclear explosion.
Now,
So my theory is that once it turns
But
into a
we're
nuclear
assuming
explosion,
that
there
the
will be
other
an
half gets
individual.
removed, right?
There will be an individual nuclear explosion every single second for the rest of time.
Carson, you're
I don't
coughing
know
a lot.
which
I
is
think you
what.
gotta lay off the cigars.
I think we've encountered him. The cigar.
It's
Now,
me.
Needs a cigar.
I want to bring up another hypothetical, and this one probably might make your heads explode just like Cigar Man. But what if we bring in the freaking D&D personality chart into this. Like, we got the lawful good cigar
Oh.
man, the neutral
boy.
evil cigar man.
I think neutral cigar man was too much for this.
Well, no,
world.
okay. I think that this actually makes sense, and it actually doesn't really affect the problem at all. I think that lawful is I don't know. The cigars are causing mass destruction, and you hate it. You hate that this is happening.
Mhm.
Neutral is you kind of don't care that the cigars are causing destruction, and chaotic is
You're
these
enjoying
cigars are going to destroy the universe, and this is awesome. I love that.
These cigars.
These cigars. Sorry, I'm
Cigars.
like when we were laughing about neutral cigar man, some mango juice went down the wrong pipe.
Speaking of mango juice, this episode is sponsored by 100% mango tangerine juice.
Found at
Nature's
Aldi.
nectar.
No, not the brand. Sponsored by the mangoes and the
That's illegal.
tangerines
The
themselves.
juice itself, as in the juice in the bottle.
The trees themselves
Oh.
sponsored us.
But
There's
what about
a tree
the
that owns
plastic
itself.
bottle?
Have you heard about
Wait,
that?
that's like
So,
How do we know that the
beautiful.
trees really sponsored us? Did the Lorax lie to us?
No,
Because the Lorax speaks for the
Well,
trees.
there's a court case to be argued here because there's a tree
Patent
that legally
pending.
owns itself in the plot of land it sits
Mm.
on,
Says
so
that on the
therefore it
bottom
can
of
never
the
be
bottle.
cut down.
so it's self. What's the word when you can govern yourself?
Self-governing.
Yes, it's a self-governing tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I felt like there was a more fancy word for it. Guys, if you're still watching, comment the word that I'm thinking of. Go
Yes,
into
James.
my brain. Yeah,
You-
James, I know you're watching this. You comment, okay? If there's 0 comments from James, I almost said his last name.
Well,
James, in this
I'm gonna
comment
go to his
section,
house at this address.
we
James-
will, this is a threat, we will record an episode of the podcast in your basement. We will break and enter.
James, if you're in the comments section, please comment your address. Dox yourself again.
James, can you comment your social security number?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Your IP address.
Can you comment the 3 wacky numbers on the back of your credit card?
I can't remember what year it was, but before like 2006 or something, every single social security number
Oh my God.
that came from the same state started or ended with like the same 3 or 4 numbers. So we all have the same like beginning to our social security number.
When you said I don't remember what the year was, I thought you were gonna state the.
I don't know
expiration
what
date on
year
your
it
credit
is.
Well,
card.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's something that you see on Facebook as like a way to scare people into being into the comments. Like, oh, this is my social security number. Does it match anyone else's?
Well, my social security is actually this.
Did we just invent a scam, or has this already been a thing?
I'm sure it's already a thing.
Yeah, there's no
Or,
shot.
you know what you do? You post a video online and be like, my social security number is cooler than everyone else's.
I know that people do stuff like this in RuneScape and like other like games.
My
like that.
password is way cooler than yours.
Wow.
Prove it by telling me your password. You know, as much as I'd like to think that we just invented a new scam, I'm sure if David could think of this, the
What if I
1 billion
look it up?
people in India could.
That's crazy.
Or better yet, the 8 billion people all over the world.
Yeah,
David
but-
is just the lower tier version of an Indian man.
My foot has completely fallen asleep.
Guys, you can't see it right now, but David is like hobbling
What?
around the room.
Okay, no, I looked it up. I looked up social security numbers on Facebook.
Oh
And there
my.
are groups. There are 3 groups. Need social security numbers. Social security number. Social security number search using name and address.
Wow.
What?
Oh my god, someone put theirs.
Let's read
Hey,
it out
can I
loud.
get another social security number? I messed this one up.
You know, I was like, no, we can't
My
read it out
social-
loud, but they already put it on the internet.
That's
Like,
true.
My social security number is this number. What's
I
y'all's?
mean, like,
Eye
at that
emoji.
point, I feel like it's just survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
you
yeah,
know?
like if it's already on the internet, it's not our fault that we're just sharing it.
People are trading their numbers like it's Pokemon.
Identity for sale. This is in the need social security
It shouldn't
number
be this
group.
hard. to
What
get
is
in the
this
dark
Breaking
web.
Bad type stuff?
This is like the type of stuff you see on the dark web. Why is
That's
this
what I'm
just
saying.
on
Why is it
Facebook?
so easy?
No way. You could just go on Facebook and get a new identity for yourself.
Well, I like
Yeah.
that the one person was like, "Oh, can I get a new social security number?" I messed this one up. Like,
I accidentally killed someone under this social security number. Can you give me
I
a
have
new one?
found
this one up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not even one. I believe I found 7 social security numbers.
Wow.
In this
Guys,
group.
if you're watching this still, go into the description and look at the first link. That's going to be a Google Maps link to Kendall's address. Please go
What
there,
the fuck?
break into her house.
When did I get targeted?
For the people who aren't viewing this like on YouTube and are instead listening without viewing it, which is everyone who's listening to this, Kendall did like the 6-7 hand thing.
Yeah, that's why we
Then
need to
Sean
break into
tried
your
to punch me.
house.
Is this the legally incriminating episode?
Yeah.
Did we have an
legally
episode like
incriminating.
that?
Sure.
We had an episode where we said we were going to eat Carson.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
No.
Speaking of legally incriminating, I want to unincriminate myself. I was not on the list.
Alright. Your name is-
Dancer's Goon was slandering me
Wow.
publicly, and we killed him before I could do a lawsuit against him. So it's kind of.
I thought you were
unfortunate.
trying to clear
That's
your name. You just said that you killed Dancer's Goon.
No, we
No.
killed him.
You guys did. I had no say in this.
And by killed, we mean just like completely erased his media profile. He's never working with anyone in the industry again.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you were supposed to be anonymous. I forgot.
Me?
You're the anonymous host, man.
Oh, true.
Shit, I just-
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys.
The lore is breaking apart as we speak.
Kendall.
Hold on.
It's not like his
Jim
name is on the
Cinematic
YouTube
Universe.
channel.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
I want to bring up a very current event topic, a topic that I feel like everyone is very familiar with. AI, artificial
Ah.
intelligence.
Yeah.
The reason we're bringing this up is this entire episode was generated solely using Sora.
Well, I was
We
gonna
are
say
all
that
deepfakes.
I was gonna say I can confirm that this podcast is genuinely 100% AI free, but maybe we'll go with that. What is more absurd? I don't think there's a world where AI could ever generate what we say.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good point. So, like, if you typed into, like, if you asked ChatGPT to make a podcast, like, 1,000,000,000 times, I don't think it would ever come up with the 2 words, Dancer's Goon, in any situation.
The monkey and the tiger.
You know what?
No, but here's the thing. We did start this episode by talking about Cigar Man again. So like, I
Yeah.
feel like it would have been able to do that.
It's only
Have
the
y'all
third time
ever
we've
heard
done
of
that.
a podcast
this
called
season.
Built by Gamers?
No.
No.
That would probably be what AI would create. It's these 2 guys who talk in the most unnatural way possible about video games, and it is like they're not AI generated, but they act like they are.
Okay, let's be for real. If the AI was going to generate any podcast, it would be the Joe Rogan podcast.
I
You're
was
telling
gonna
me
say
a
that.
podcast had the president of the United
Yeah.
States in it? I don't believe it. It was AI.
I
for
bet
sure.
Joe Rogan is AI. I don't buy it for a second that dude's real.
Joe Rogan, we own that guy.
No, he's our arch nemesis.
He is our arch nemesis.
No, you own me and
One-
no
one
one
of-
else.
Hold on, should we email him and ask if he wants to be on our podcast?
Yes.
I mean, what do we have to lose? He has, like, everyone on his podcast.
We can tell him that we grew your channel subscriber count by like 300% in 2 minutes or something.
That'll totally work.
Yeah.
I feel like if he tripled his subscriber count, it would be like an impossible number. Like more people than there are in the United States or something.
But people have more YouTube accounts than.
Yeah.
Like, there's
more
like-
YouTube
True.
accounts than there
There's
are
more
people
YouTube
in the
accounts,
world.
yeah.
Doesn't Mr. Beast
That's
have
kinda
400
crazy.
million subscribers?
He has
That's more people than there
360
are in the
million
US.
last time that
No, I'm
checked.
pretty sure it's 400. Oh, the timer's gone, so we're just gonna have to wing it.
You're gonna have to
I,
eyeball it.
I looked at my view
There's
count
2
on
minutes.
Oh
YouTube,
no, it's still counting.
Okay.
and I think the like amount of viewership that I've gotten is 0.08% of the entire human population.
Yeah, Mr. Beast's YouTube channel has 461 million subscribers.
It's because you got Saudi Arabia too.
That's true. That's insane.
That's because he's
See-
sponsored by Israel.
You, John Israel. In
John
case you didn't
Israel.
watch the last episode, we're talking about John Israel.
107 billion views on his channel, which means it's like I don't
That
know,
1 out of 8 people have watched a Mr. Beast video.
10 times the population or 11 times the population of Earth or something like that.
Now, I wanted to bring up the conversation of AI for a lot of different reasons. There's a lot of places that we can go. All of them are bad. There's deep fakes.
Oh,
there's
dear.
people's
Dearborn,
jobs
Michigan.
getting replaced.
Environmental costs.
Environmental
yeah,
costs.
Oh my god.
I heard that like Tennessee was like doing really bad because they put like an AI data
Center,
there.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there have been, I don't remember what states, but there have been several states where whole towns and cities have lost all of their water from
That's
their
crazy.
tapping
I've
wells.
seen like they've got like polluted
They
water
like
and stuff.
there's no water in their streams, their lakes, their rivers. There's
Huh.
nothing.
I think the
Memphis,
big thing with AI here is that it shows like the human race's priority. Like we are giving AI so much, and we're literally just taking from other people. Like the water
Mhm.
thing, like So many RAM companies have just like left the scene to sell for AI only. Talking about AI, we only have 21 seconds left in this episode, guys. Is there anything we want to close the episode with?
I think we should do another sponsorship.
Who are we
Clancy's
sponsored by?
This one is sponsored by Clancy's Pretzels. Well, not Clancy's themselves, just the pretzels.
Just
the original Slims.
8 seconds.
This is sponsored by Calamity Clans Pretzels. Everyone go subscribe to Calamity Clans.
Mmm.